This is the injector control lever, injector control lever for the World War II era 12 Tech 278 Alpha, which is this engine. So this has vexed many an engineer. The hand wheel here allows you to operate it, and you can see in here, let's do a flash, you can see in here that when we're moving this, you're only really pushing the injector control when you hit these end detents on there. And there's this lever which locks it in, which we never use because that would be for like testing purposes. We don't ever really want to have manual fine control of any of this. And you can see if you turn this, you can have this fine control. This worm gear actually operates that. So this will always be disengaged for any operation that we're doing. And then this lifts the entire worm gear. So obviously if we're in governor start, this is the full, like past the injector full. And you can see this is pulling the injector control all the way over. So this is the startup. And what happens sometimes is when people go push the start button and they're manually holding this in start, they'll try and push it, and this is still past injector full. So you got to make sure that you're holding this, and you push the button, and then you immediately bring this to governor run, because this is going to scream up to like 600-700 RPM, which is way faster than we want this to go. So you hold this while we push the button, and then bring it to governor run. So this little pointer here needs to be right at that governor run with this lever up and locked up, and that makes it so the injector control here can actually swing between these two detents for this is close to full on, this is close to lowest idle. And then conversely, when we go to shut it down, we push, we hold the hand wheel and we push all the way this way against that detent to turn off the injectors and stop the engine. So, and you can see, we got the injector stop. Technically, this is where injector stop is, but that doesn't necessarily push this all the way over to the stop position. So you have to push it all the way over, and then when you're done, this will snap back into the injector stop position. And that's how this works. So when I train people, I'll sit there and scream at them. I was like, okay, we're gonna walk through this. You're going to pull the lever, pretend to push the button, and then I'm like, wah! And then make sure that they remember to hold this and let go. And usually, like the first time I do it with somebody and I just scream at them and they're not ready for it, they do exactly what we just talked about, where they're like, Meanwhile, RPM is fucking screaming on a freshly started engine. And so we don't do that. So that's why we train that. So we just scream at them. And then once it starts screaming, you go to governor run. And then that allows the governor to actually do its job.